And now, your Big 2 local weather authority forecast. We warn you first with Chief Meteorologist Chase Menendez.
Good evening, everybody. Pretty cold outside, but very clear overhead. Now, both of those factors are actually correlated. When we have clear skies overhead, that allows our temperatures to drop off really quickly through the overnight hours. So get ready for another cold morning tomorrow. But also notice just how clear we are. We've actually got a couple of stars here showing up on the sky tracker. Very cool to see. But you know, that kind of thing happens when it's really dry outside like we are right now. There's just not a lot of water vapor in between us here at the surface and those celestial bodies overhead. So a good view of those stars, a great view of that full moon as well. Things are going to look very bright out there. Just don't forget, it is cold outside. So if you do want to get out and stargaze, make sure to bring a couple of blankets with you, as well as a couple of jackets too. Layer up out there. Do your best to stay warm because it is going to be a cold evening. Thanks to that Sky Tracker network, though, we've got a good look at those conditions out there. Here on the satellite and radar, you can see that conditions are really clear area-wide, at least across the basin. But zooming out, notice West Texas looking super clear overall. A little bit of cloud cover kind of flowing in a little bit from New Mexico, trying to make its way into West Texas. Should get here by the time we get to about 4 a.m., but I do expect most of that cloud cover to actually break up a little bit as it approaches West Texas and leave us with a little bit of cloud cover, but not much more than what we're seeing right now by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So clear skies overhead for at least most of the evening will allow our temperatures to back off into the 20s again for tomorrow morning. A little warmer, thankfully, than the 25 degrees that we saw earlier today, and that'll translate to a warmer afternoon as well. Highs picking up a little closer to average for tomorrow. 50 degrees was our high today, and notice that normal coming in at 61 degrees for today too. Now, as we do get to tomorrow, we're going to see a lot of sunshine out there, helping to turn our morning temperatures around. But remember, we are still backing down into the 20s to begin the day, which is going to be very cold, but it's also going to feel even colder. Winds picking up into the double digits for Odessa Midland, but notice those gap winds beginning to develop through some of the higher elevations, including the Guadalupe Pass, the Van Horn Mountains, and the Marfa Plateau right around sunrise tomorrow morning. Now again, that's important because temperatures are going to be really cold, but these winds are going to be gusty and giving us a strong wind chill factor, making things feel even colder outside than they actually are. As we head into the afternoon time, 16 miles per hour for Odessa Midland, 23 for Pecos, and 22 for Guadalupe Pass. Those gap winds actually beginning to expand a little bit and increase in gustiness. Thankfully, though, temperatures begin to turn around right around that point, and wind chill not going to be too much of a factor for the afternoon. But getting into the evening time, after the sun goes down, winds shift out of the north, pulling in some more of that cooler air. Call it a secondary cold front, maybe a cool wave coming through, dropping our temperatures down again, but also providing us with a significant amount of wind chill by tomorrow evening too. So make sure to bundle up tomorrow as well as the rest of the week. We'll be backing off down into the 20s again to begin the day for tomorrow, but those winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour going to be good enough to give us a strong wind chill factor, making it feel really cold outside. So definitely do your best. Bundle up, stay warm, and watch out for your pets too. Temperatures are going to be cold enough that you'll want to bring any furry friends indoors, especially through this week. Temperatures backing off into the 20s by the morning time, but we do turn things around for the afternoon, coming in, landing in the 60s. But as we head on further through the week, notice temperatures actually begin to back off. Remember, that secondary cold wave coming through is going to do a good job of cooling things down. Notice by Thursday morning, low 20s here according to this model. So it's going to be downright cold through the end of the week. Tomorrow, a little bit of relief. Highs picking up from the 20s all the way up to the 60s for the afternoon time. Wednesday at 51, Thursday at 46, and then Friday at 52 before settling in the 60s for the weekend. So even if we do have some cold mornings, Katie, at least the weekend is something to look forward to with temperatures right around average.
Yeah, Thursday looks very chilly.
I'm kind of worried about it, I'll be honest. My heater in my car doesn't work too good, so we'll see what we have to do there.
Yeah, bring all the layers out.
That's right.
Gloves, coats.
Yeah, if you see a weatherman driving around in a hoodie and gloves in a big old truck, that's me.